What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back, and Spongebob SquarePants is diving into the NFL, guys. I don't know what's going on, but Spongebob has made his way to the NFL, and I think he just chalked the team's season off of the dirty bubble or something like that. I don't know if it's a dirty bubble, but there's something going on with Spongebob, and he was, let's just watch it. Now, this video is by Penguin Zoes. Not sure how to say his name, but shout out to him. You guys probably know him. The video will be linked down in the description if you want to watch it, but we're going to react to his thoughts on did Spongebob ruin this NFL's team season. As always, guys, if you could leave a like down below, I would really appreciate that. Also subscribe, as I post quite a bit of reactions. And yeah, let's see what is going on with Spongebob SquarePants in the NFL.
For the NFL, I'm sure a lot of you remember when it first happened. They had Nickelodeon doing coverage of the Super Bowl, and there was all the hype around having like the Bubble Bowl at the halftime performance for the Super Bowl and all that. Overall, just a wholesome and pretty fun partnership, and they still do it to this day with Patrick and SpongeBob commentating NFL games. Not on the official big boy networks, like you're not going to flip on CBS and hear Patrick Star talking about the time he put the magic conch in his ass or anything, but Nickelodeon still does cover NFL games. And yesterday, shit just got diabolical. There was a whole kidnapping plot line that happened with some of Bikini Bottom's most nefarious criminals that may or may not have led to the end of the Chargers season and their loss to the Houston Texans. Their season is over. That's not what's up for question. The debate comes in the form of whether or not this coverage had anything to do with their loss, and you'll see why. Because it's more than just talking about the game. They directly got involved.
But speaking of clean, that's dirty. Is that dirty bubble?
Dirty bubble! Oh no!
He's up to no good.
Whoa.
Look out, Coach Harbaugh!
Wait.
He's enveloping Harbaugh!
Oh no, Harbaugh's gonna have to take a shower when he goes in at halftime.
Stinks in there, I bet.
He's got Harbaugh!
He got to be careful.
Jim, come back!
Dirty bubble.
Look,
Jim!
Harbaugh down.
look for a soft spot to land.
Gentle with our head coach. Oh no.
All right, yeah, we're not going to blame this on Spongebob, man. The Chargers are just bad. The Chargers are just bad flat out. I'm from San Diego, and once they went to Los Angeles, it was over. It was curtains for them. The Chargers were done. The Chargers haven't been good since LaDainian Tomlinson was on the team. The Chargers have just not been good. And going to LA, San Diego's #1 rival location, it's just not going to work out, guys. It's not to do with SpongeBob or the dirty bubble. It's just the Chargers are trash. They're trash now. They went for the money and not the honey.
Dirty. They fucking kidnapped Jim Harbaugh and held him for ransom, sending his fingers to his family. It was horrifying, a sight to behold, one of pure anguish if you're a Chargers fan, because what happened is the Chargers were up 6-0. They then got blown the fuck out and lost 32-12.
God damn, they got blew the fuck out. I got to the point where I don't even watch the Chargers anymore because they, like I said, they went to LA. They went to LA. So it was no more Charger fan for me. I'm all Arizona Cardinals now, baby. I'm all Arizona Cardinals. But for them to get absolutely dog shitted on like that, that's bad.
So they went on a 32-6 run after the dirty bubble kidnapped Jim Harbaugh. He may have put the hex on him, and that's what a lot of people were saying, jokingly for the most part, about, you know, how the dirty bubble jinxed the Chargers. But there were people actually angry, because when it comes to, like, sports, there's a lot of superstition. And I'm, of course, not above that, especially in esports. I get very superstitious. In fact, one of my superstitions is just fucking spouting out SpongeBob quotes, you know, like firmly grasp it, playing with a reef blower, shit like that. I can just almost picture people actually steaming about this, where they put on the coverage of the game from Nickelodeon because they want their kids to enjoy it as well, and then all of a sudden they see Jim Harbaugh get fucking abducted by the dirty bubble, and then their team goes right down the shitter.
I don't believe that it's a superstition. I think just people play sports bets on it, and they lost. In the beginning of the game, the Chargers were up, and then by the end of the game, the Chargers were getting their ass tossed in the grass. They lost, and a lot of people lost money on this game, and so I think that that's probably the reason why so many people were upset. I mean, sports betting is legal now all over the place. So that's going to be a real root cause of a lot of the problems that so many people have is sports betting, especially when it comes to football, any type of physical sport game. Sports betting is going to be the key to the anger. That's just my point of view. I could be wrong. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? Is it a superstition? Do you think the dirty bubble actually put some type of woosah curse on the Chargers? Fuck no. I think that they placed some bets on those Chargers and they got their ass kicked.
I can just picture him on his hands and knees banging on the TV. Give him back! Give him back!
Yeah, that's funny.
Even though, of course, it had nothing to do with anything, it still is just that little superstitious seed that gets planted in your noodle. And I know it all too well. Science might not ever prove it, but I know deep in my soul there is a force at play in the universe that we don't fully comprehend when it comes to a jinx like this. Now, I also don't know, I haven't watched a ton of the Nickelodeon coverage of NFL, but I wonder if they have their own on-field reporters specifically for interviews for that broadcast. I bet they do. And
Yeah,
I wonder if they
did.
went up to Jim Harbaugh at any point to ask him about his abduction. Like, what was it like being trapped in the evil villain's lair? Or maybe they blast him with some of the classic halftime interview questions on their way to the locker room and the coaches just get really annoyed. They do not want to answer it. And it's just really, like, kind of just bad questions.
You know, I was just thinking that Jim Harbaugh was probably like, man, get this kitty shit away from me, man. We're in a grown man sport right now, man. We're not trying to talk about SpongeBob. I know it's for the ratings, it's for the views, it's for the kids. I know, but man, this is my job. This is my job, man. This is my job, and I'm supposed to take my team to the Super Bowl, man. I don't want to talk about Nickelodeon right now. SpongeBob, Squarehead, Pants, whatever the hell. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, so it seems you're getting blown out right now. Is that something you anticipated? Were you not prepared for this type of defense? Also, what role did the dirty bubble play in this downfall?
That shot from above, you know?
Right.
You can see
Oh my
everything from up
gosh.
there.
Yeah.
If that blimp was flying over New Jersey, people would be freaking out right now.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's Weird Al! Weird Al! Hey!
Oh, SpongeBob, you've been paying attention to those drones, huh?
I also just saw this clip floating around and it actually had me giggling. The coverage from Nickelodeon might be better than the official coverage. That is a banger. SpongeBob just dropping the humdinger in there with the New Jersey drones reference. That goes so hard. I also saw some people that were talking about the kidnapping incident here that sank the Chargers season, referencing how they did something similar to the Broncos a few years ago. So I tried to find that, but I couldn't exactly pinpoint exactly what they were talking about because
what?
there's no real jinx that gets placed on them. There's one where Patrick's basically a fucking VTuber commentating a Broncos game, and then an interception is thrown and he kind of just roasts him a little bit, but it's not like Patrick caused the interception. He wasn't casting any voodoo magic or hocus.
Let's just be real here. Patrick is a voice actor. There's someone behind Patrick. Let's just be real. Let's be adults in this conversation. There's a voice actor behind Patrick. There's a voice actor behind SpongeBob. They did their job and they went home. It has nothing to do with superstitions. It has nothing to do with what you think Patrick did. It has nothing to do with any of that. This is all pure sports. The Chargers got their asses tossed, and that's what it is. It's not SpongeBob. All of that is just digital AI on the screen. It's not SpongeBob. The Chargers got their ass tossed. This was not played in Bikini Bottom. This is played on a football field.
Pocus or placing any kind of jinx on the team. He was actually just giving like real-time commentary on it. He wasn't down there on the field in nickel formation getting the pick himself.
Right.
So I don't really know if he's to blame here, at least not to the same level that the dirty bubble might be to blame for the Chargers season loss.
Second and long, and the Broncos, and those are the big horsey players, they have the ball.
All I know is Patrick looking kind of off. This new 2025 Patrick's looking shot out, man. They need to get him off the drugs, because look at him eyes, boy. I don't know what's going on. That's not the Patrick I remember. Guys, is that the Patrick you remember?
And they're going to see if they can find a way to move it.
Oh, nice.
And so what's happening? Oh, there's Russ Wilson.
Oh, my God.
That's called an intraception.
That's close.
Bobby Wagner. That's not what he wanted to cook.
No, I think
That's not what he wanted to
whatever he was
cook.
cooking. Bobby Wagner. Wagner with the
Barnacles.
interception. The SoCal kid back home, Patrick. How exciting is that?
Bobby Wagner coming to town and doing that with his old teammate.
So I definitely think the blame is misplaced here. I don't think there's a SpongeBob curse at the moment, but we definitely did see some foul play afoot yesterday with the Chargers loss. Anyway, that's about it.
And so the Chargers and the SpongeBob dilemma that's going on, guys. I mean, this is a bunch of hocus pocus, man. The Chargers got scraped, and that's what it is. Your season's over. It's done. On to the next one. You guys, I mean, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Did SpongeBob curse the Chargers? Did Patrick curse? Did the dirty fart bubble curse the Chargers? Let me know in the comments below. Now, YouTube has picked out a video just for you guys to watch next. Make sure you sit back and enjoy it. And until next time, folks, I'll see you in the next one.